Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. I'm not coming live to you today, I am posting a pre-recorded video. That's because I promised last week that I will talk to you about packing for your holidays. I went away for a week to lovely Kos in Greece and I tried and tested all of my own tips and I know that they definitely work. So I wanted to do a pre-recorded video so I could include a few images and illustrate exactly what I mean. So I split my time between Ireland and UK, so I travel an awful lot. I would travel by plane at least once a month, which means that efficient packing is a priority to me. More often than not, I would travel with my kids and trying to manage my own suitcase and help them with theirs. It can turn into a bit of a logistic nightmare. So packing smart is super important to me. And there are two key aspects that I consider when I'm packing. One is the item multi-purpose, and two, can I mix and match it? When I am talking about multi-purpose, I am pretty much referring to my hair straightener that I also use to throw in a few beach curls in my hair. The dresses I pack, I have to be able to wear them day and night. And here's what I mean. So as you can see here, I am wearing a white cotton dress, a shirt dress. I wore that as a shirt actually when we were traveling with just a pair of black fitted linen trousers, and here I'm wearing it going to the pool just over my swimsuit. It's nice and light, but it has sleeves, so it keeps me covered so I don't get too much sun exposure and don't get burned. So it's nice and comfortable, and I'm wearing a lovely hat that my husband got me while we were away just to keep the face away from the sun. And here I am wearing the same shirt with a belt that I borrowed from my culottes. I wore that in as an evening look, just going out for dinner. So this is a really good example of a multi-purpose item. So I got 3 different looks out of one item that I packed. Well, I actually didn't even pack it. I wore it when we were traveling over there and traveling back. Another absolute must for any woman traveling, especially traveling with family, is a large scarf. So in this picture you can see I'm wearing the scarf just crisscross and tied behind my neck. It's really handy to have if you're walking around after the kids and or whatever at the pool or at the beach, so it saves you putting your clothes on and taking them off again. But it's also very good to cover the kids if they fall asleep on the sun lounger, just to protect them from getting burned. It's a lot lighter than a towel. I also use that scarf in an evening to throw it over my shoulders as it was getting a bit cool in the mountains. So that's another good use for the same scarf. And you can also throw it over your shoulders at the beach or at the pool during the day. It's nice and light, but if you feel like you're getting burned, it's a good way to protect yourself with actually having to, put your clothes back on. And I also use that same scarf instead of a towel, just threw it over on a sun lounger to lie on it. Mixing and matching is pretty much self-explanatory. When I'm packing, I always make sure that the items that I pack can be worn in different combinations, so I can create different looks without having to pack separate outfits for each day. So I'm using this pink lace cami as an example in this video that I wore during the day with just a simple cotton stretch skirt, and then I also wore it in the evening for a more dressy look with my culottes and a pair of high heels. So here is my full packing list for 7 days in the sun. 2 dresses, both were worn during the day and night, 3 pairs of shorts, a shirt dress, a lace cami, 2 t-shirts, 1 pair of nude mules. I only packed 1 pair of high heels for the week because the nude mules went with pretty much every evening outfit that I packed. 2 pairs of sandals, 2 swimsuits, a pair of linen trousers that I wore traveling, and they also wore that one evening when it was just a bit stormy and a bit chilly. And I also pack 2 light cotton shirts. I think cotton shirts are just a great alternative to t-shirts. They are nice and light. They are natural fabric, and also they help me control how much sun exposure I get, and just to be sure that I don't get sunburned when I'm just out and about exploring the island or walking around the lovely, charming little towns of island of Kos. So the rules I follow when packing for holidays or for any trips is if a dress needs a whole different pair of shoes, I don't need that dress. If a top only goes with one bottoms, I don't need that top, and vice versa. And quick tips would be, don't overpack your suitcase, don't pack it full to the brim, because most likely when you're away you will probably want to explore local shops, and you'll probably want to bring back some souvenirs and maybe a pair of shoes or two. So make sure you leave room for the things you will want to bring back. And the very final tip is I never fold my clothes, I always roll them. That saves me from getting these really, really hard and really visible folding creases, as I don't usually want to be ironing when I'm away. So these are my tips. I hope you found them useful. If you know somebody, a friend or a sister or anyone else who might be benefiting from holiday packing tips, please do share this video. And if you have your own packing tips, maybe genius ones that I did not mention, please do share them in the comments, as I'm sure every girl would love to read them. So thank you very much for joining us today. Please like our DLMO page or follow me personally for more girly tips next week. And I really appreciate your support. Have a lovely Sunday. Bye.